I have heard it described as the largest, most competitive, most definitive Baki Hanma. Didn't you say that a match is just a match and nothing more? A mere rehearsal. A tournament lacks the element of uncertainty that's found in real life. Now, if the five of you are wondering why you've been chosen for this contest, what do you say?
Let's just do it already. I don't know what you're talking about.
With a pot of boiling water, perhaps?
Just name the time.
Each of us is trying to eliminate one of you, or vice versa. That's really all there is to it. It can happen at any time. It could happen right now. As of right now.
Okay. Well, I'm out of here. Got an early day tomorrow.
So he just shows up back in his cell? What the hell is going on here? Resu. No time like the present. Arrows, guns, flamethrowers, whatever you got, bring it.
Man, that was a mean punch. I still remember the way it sounded. You want more of the same? You wanted to taste defeat, right? Wasn't that the idea?
You want, we should haul him over to the dojo boss.
You see, the history of mankind has been one of unremitting forward progress. Heavier or lighter, bigger or smaller. And for whom was it developed, this remarkable, almost magical wire, keeping us on the cutting edge of technology, if you'll pardon the expression, used in body armor and spacewalk tethers. Only 4 microns thick.
That explains it. I thought you let me land that kick too easily.
I see that you've already managed to stem the bleeding by applying pressure. Well done.
Hurt like hell, slamming my fingers in those bamboo posts.
Now that was exhilarating!
You've done some wrestling before, haven't you? So what do you want to do now anyway, boss? Oh!
Okay, I give up. I'm surrendering and putting myself completely at your mercy. Or your speed, or your cunning, or your toughness, or any of it!
Probably even lick my ass when nobody was looking. No need to hide it from me! Too bad, when we were so close to a real breakthrough.
Kozue Matsumoto, the daughter of Baki's landlady and a high school classmate.
Well, it's a little awkward, with you living right next door and all.
So things come easy to you.
Sorry to bother you.
Whoa, you're pretty ripped, dude. You work out.
don't understand it. Just by watching how desperately they battle it out, the pain they endure. Maybe they're the ones you're hurting the most, even more than your opponents. What do you mean?
What I'm trying to say is...
Just answer my...
Or at least, it's the one that's been chosen for me. This is what I've got to do with my life.
I can't help thinking that... Well, you said you thought you might die.
It's because you're the first person I can be myself around.
Oh, so it's you, is it? Well, I'm not surprised. It don't annoy you a little that I just nailed your ass with a sucker punch?
The Hanayama are a Yakuza family who run gambling racket. The tattoo depicts the Sentinel sacrificing his life.
It's not finished yet.
And that's how Kaoru Hanayama put the finishing touches on his version. Chiharu Shiba, leader of a biker gang.
All right, boys. Put those knives away. You call that fighting? A real fighter fights with his fists and nothing else. You've got to adjust your attitude.
Yeah, I think I get it. Yeah, thanks.
Good.
I see you're finally awake, huh? You know what I've decided? That I'm not gonna use this. 'Cause I'm starting to get a little bored. Besides, I already tangled with one statue tonight. What?
Command Center! We got an emergency here! Command Center, do you copy?
Get ready, boy. 'Cause once it's over, you won't know what hit you.
Men, thank you. Then any victory in the theater of battle.
Even runners who have practiced anaerobic training for years must still breathe while they run, those tiniest of gaps that leave them open to a counterattack. And it doesn't stop until his opponent's body lies in a lifeless heap.
The 20 members of the task force are all elite cops, handpicked from across Japan. The reinforced acrylic face shield has passed extensive ballistic testing, and the material used in this armor has passed extensive durability tests. And to translate that into layman's terms, the impact of one of those rounds is similar to being hit.
It's getting so he just comes and goes as he pleases, as if he rented a room here or something. I want to see it. I want to see how this precious task force of yours let Spec get away.
Didn't even slow him down.
tell me he used that stolen ammo on you. Show him some respect.
Yes, sir!
Kanahira, get a car.
What the? Am I clear on all the details? Sure. Something like that you never forget. So that means Spec was able to get loose and equip himself with a variety of weapons. Just like that. Like it was nothing.
More like a mercy killing. Every match is a final. Weapons, ambush, sucker punches. Everything's fair.
It's like that trick people use to split a rock with a karate chop. Because it's like you're slamming it against an anvil. Believe me, there is nothing normal about Karu Hanayama. But the worst was yet to come. It was the same stone-cracking karate trick. I know I shouldn't be saying this, being a Gabno. I kinda wish I could be more like him. It was just incredible. I lost track of how many punches he landed. As soon as I saw that intense burst of light that we cops know all too well. And when detonated, it emits a blinding flash of light and an incredibly loud bang. Even after the device went off, he was still standing tall. He didn't even flinch. He had to fall back on his most tried and true weapon of all. Perhaps I should say, there's no real technique for countering it. That kind of instantaneous explosive force is a natural gift you're born with. Do you remember a boxer named Yuri Tchaikovsky? He was the world junior welterweight champion. But when contacted later, the paramedics who had rushed him to the hospital provided more specific. To be able to destroy an arm like that really speaks to the off-the-chart strength. That's when Spec gave him a finger. Next target was the throat. Now crush the throat, cut off the oxygen.
How are we supposed to explain this? What's more, he's wasted away to the point where his visible age has caught up with his chronological age. There's no report on record of any case this extreme. Not officially, at least.
The ship was the Sun Crane, a British freighter that had gone down in 1944. In a newspaper interview printed shortly after his discovery, only 14 days after discovering the treasure, Biondi was dead. But their views changed when the team of doctors who had treated Biondi held a press conference. Even Belinda, his wife of 20 years, couldn't understand it, let alone explain it.
So it's probably best to take the whole thing with a grain of salt.
But now...
Perhaps this fellow lost the will to live by achieving his dream as well.
Keeping you awake, Baki?
Yeah, I mean, no.
Maybe you're planning on dropping out of school and training for the Olympics or something.
It was the power inside the human nugget!
Ow!
And no matter how strong you are, no matter how high you can jump, you'll never be able to fly like a hang glider.
Who are these people you're talking about? You wouldn't be referring to your father, would you?
I saw you sitting here getting chewed out by this gas bag of a teacher, so... Huh?
Everyone in class finding out who I really am.
Please don't hurt us!
Okay, that's not weird. Are you well? It's you.
The only rule is, there are no rules.
I know there's a shark sharp-ass blade on the end of each of those ropes.
The mistake for the target is thinking he can dodge the blades by watching them.
Payback's a bitch. Careful.
It's cold.
Mitsuomi Hasegawa, age 71.
You'll understand what I mean if you try it yourself. You see, what I found is that high-level physical performance. In every case, their bite was several times stronger than that of a normal person. I'm not sure I should be showing you this. You see this? This here is the gum line. Did this man train so hard as to produce that amount of wear?
I'm sure they must have rules against carrying a concealed weapon.
Strange name, huh? It means tiger claw in Hindi.
Aren't you being a bit overconfident?
Huh?
You might be facing the greatest tag team of all time.
You're weak!
Moreover, his fighting style is the way of the void.
Of the many poisonous gases in the world, which gas is the deadliest of all, do you think? And cyanide, too, can often prove fatal.
I mean, the guy just won't shut up.
For them to die.
And how is the patient now?
Well, he seems to have stabilized. His name's Kitarashi, a former professional sumo wrestler.
And where is his opponent now?
He escaped the authorities. Apparently, he's on the run.
How did that fly get in here?
Yes, the thing that gave me the name Yanagi the Poisoner. He could be back on his feet in another 12 hours or so. It appears an explanation is in order. As that percentage declines, the human body's ability to function deteriorates. If the oxygen level drops below 6%, the human body isn't designed to survive much longer than 5 minutes without breathing. All I'm doing is exploiting what is clearly the result of a poor design, like this.